It is our first Tuesday of February, which means it is our first Tuesday of a new album tour. And this month, we are featuring funk. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Funk February. We just finished listening to Parliament's album Mothership Connection, and now we are jumping into Curtis Mayfield Superfly. Forgive me if I yawned and made you yawn, but be honest, did I make you yawn? Now, look, funk is a massive blind spot for me. We just listened to Parliament and their album Mothership Connection. Hang on, did I say this? Yeah, I said it right. And I've got to be honest. I didn't know they made music like that. Like period. I didn't know music in general was like that. Like concept album, spaceshipy, like crazy psychedelic. I'd never actually heard Bootsy Collins play, so my mind is currently right now mega blown. I'm told that this, though, that we are getting into, Superfly by Curtis Mayfield, is more of a soul funk kind of vibe. And this man has a piece on the cover. Look at that. The original emotions. Oh, so it's a movie? I'm guessing. Man, am I terrible because I've never seen the movie Superfly? Um, it is a soundtrack to the movie Superfly. Got it. This is not one I'm familiar with. Holy crap! Am I gonna have to watch Superfly and upload that to the Walterooski? Is that what I have to like? Is that a thing I have to do? I've never seen it, so let me know if there is interest in me watching the movie Superfly and uploading my reaction on the Watcherooski. Let me know. But yeah, I've also never seen it. I've never heard this. I've never heard of this artist. I have no idea if I've heard of these songs. So yeah, anybody else? Where are you guys at? This is a music discovery stream. The whole reason we ended up coming into funk this month was because back in December, we were listening to Sly and the Family Stone, and their song Stand came on. And I just kind of randomly asked, should we do a funk month? And chat overwhelmingly demanded, yes, I should do a funk month. If you were there, you can attest to the fact that it was made very clear to me that day that we were going to be doing Funk February, and now Funk February is upon us. We did a lot of research going into this. We polled a lot of community members. We polled the Discord. We reached out, and we came to our 8 albums, some of which are called the best funk albums of all time, potentially. Others are apparently among the arguments. Guys, this is a music discovery stream. Like I said, let me know. Are you raw dogging a very first listen with me, or are you familiar with this artist and album? Are you familiar, or are you a raw dogger? Gotta know. I'm going to hit the play button. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Kick or Twitch. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. These people over here are actually the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I know I speak for all of us when I say we would love to have you by. And last but not least, the Context Crew. Superfly is the third studio album by American soul musician Curtis Mayfield, released July 11th, 1972, as the soundtrack for the blaxploitation film of the same name. Sorry, that's a word I've never read before. A classic 1970s soul and funk music, Superfly, a classic of 1970s soul and funk music. Superfly was a nearly immediate hit and one of the few soundtracks to outgross the film it accompanied. Holy crap, I've never even thought about that being a thing. Along with Marvin Gaye's What's Going On in 1971, Superfly was one of the pioneering soul concept albums, with its then unique socially aware lyrics about poverty and drug abuse, making the album stand out. Okay. Yeah, apparently I have a blind spot to black exploitation. That's apparently a thing. But guys, without further ado, Curtis Mayfield, Superfly from a movie I haven't seen, and apparently an album that made a big old ripple effect in music and did better than the movie did. What other movies did better or albums did better than the movie? Can you guys look that up for me? Little Child Runnin' Wild. Ooh. The hand drums. The strings.
Little child running wild, watch a while. You see he never smiled.
Okay, I wanted to go and talk about this bass line, and then you get that that transition, like that leads into the saxophone. That bass line is nuts, yo. Yeah, Tara, you're absolutely right. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the direction that King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard went on their Phantom Island stuff. When you have the strings component, sounds very thematic. Like there's no doubt about it. But then you've got this really cool, just kind of cool like funk vibe, but I can't get like the bass came in and I was thinking, well, this isn't Bootsy, but then that transition into the sax, man.
Watch a while, you see he never smiled. Broken home, father gone, mama tired. So is all alone. Kinda sad, kinda mad.
These lyrics are killing.
Ghetto child, thinking he's been had. In the back of his mind he said, didn't have to be here. You didn't have to love for me. While I was just a nothing child, why couldn't they just let me be, let me be, let me be, let me be?
It goes so huge and then you get back down to this lower vibe. You've got this really amazing walkthrough, but then these lyrics are kind of haunting, you know what I mean? Like, it really tells kind of a dark story about just somebody who kind of ends up alone, getting into trouble, having nobody, really kind of being the one that they have for themselves, kind of having a resentment towards the upbringing, towards the people that were around them. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. One room shack on the alley back, control, I'm told, from across the track. Where is the mayor? Like, it feels like we're talking about both familial and governmental structures that are kind of letting our antagonists down here. The sax is nuts.
One room shack on the alley back. Control, I'm told. From across the track.
Bow, bow, bow.
Where is the mayor who make all things fair? He lives outside our polluted air. And I didn't have to be here. You didn't have to love for me. While I was just a nothing child. Why couldn't they just let me be, let me be, let me be, let me be?
Protagonist. I really love this background guitar. Beck, beck, beck. Just kind of nice, subtle, clean tone, reverby on a bridge pickup. But then you've got this like real seriousness kind of being portrayed in the lyricism. I think that there's an element of conviction to the lyricist. Like when you hear him sing it, you definitely feel it's like, you know, it feels like he's kind of talking about himself, like he wrote his own story, like, or at least it's close enough to home that he could relate to it and have some personal feelings to it. You know, and it's funny because it's tremendously different in context and seriousness than, say, what we heard just now with the Parliament album. But this is like hitting me in a very different way. I feel like we kind of ended on the right one. Not that one is better than the other, but I think we ended on the right one just for like end of night vibes. Like this is just a much more serious thing. It's like, you know, you get your laughs out of the way, then you get to the serious business, and like these are some conscientious big lyrics here.
Running through my bones.
Over a big sound.
I'm sorry, son, but all your mind is gone.
That sax rips so hard.
In my upper heel, I guess it's time to take another trail. Don't care now what nobody say. I gotta take the pain away. It's getting worse a day by day, and all my life has been this way. Can't reason with the Pusherman. Finance is all that he understands. You junkie mama cries, you know. Would rip her, but I love her so. Love her so.
There is the transition and kind of the time change after that "Love Her So" now part, but then you really do kind of get a sense of the hopelessness of like the vicious cycle that is like drugs, like a lifestyle like trapped to them. And then this transition. What an opener, dude. Not that it's a competition, but the distinct different thing I'm noticing, this isn't nearly as like psychedelic oriented. This feels like it takes life really, really, really seriously. Whereas Funkadelic was a little bit more lighthearted in that you knew it was kind of like not to be taken too seriously. But I'm finding that they're both distinct in a couple of things. Very pronounced in like rhythm and blues and kind of sometimes gospel, sometimes soul kind of stuff. Definitely has like colorful uses for the bass line. I found like I like Bootsy's Bootsy's work so much. And one song in, it's like I didn't hear Bootsy, but I heard lyrics that really, really kind of hit me. And when you go from one to the other, like one was really profound musically. This one is also profound musically, but in a very different way, but it's also profound lyrically. So yeah, there's something really appealing. And I don't know if it's just the exciting instrumentation, how tight the bands are. I don't know what it is, but I'm really finding that funk is hitting me. Maybe it has to be a certain type of funk. I don't know, but they're just getting jazz all over, like sound textures that I love in different music. So to hear it put together this way is a really exciting thing for me. How far apart are these in year? The other one, this came out 3 years before the Mothership did. I'm just wondering that for myself. So this is technically the first. Well, this is chronologically first in time.
A good evening.
And this is
Do not
Pusherman.
attempt to adjust your radio. There is nothing wrong. We have taken control as to bring you this special show. We will return it to you as soon as you are grooving. Welcome to station WEF.
Well, this isn't Pusherman because that was from the last album. Don't know why that happened. That was weird. That was Parliament. You guys saw that, right? Thought that was weird. This sounds a little familiar. I was once. This sounds familiar, but I have no idea where I might have heard it. What? What? Supersize Me? Like the Morgan Spurlock documentary about how McDonald's is an evil corporation making all of us fat by us making our own decisions on the food we eat? This song is in that? Huh. Was Morgan Spurlock saying that McDonald's is the pusherman of the food that we choose to eat? Huh.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley. I'm your doctor when in need. Want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusherman.
I didn't realize. I have no clue. I guess, okay. I guess I heard this song in the documentary film Supersize Me. I've heard the bow bow, like that instrumental part for sure, but it immediately kind of walks in there, like being like a sales pitch for your dope man, and then I'm your pusher man. It's really kind of a happy sound, but kind of a dark message.
I'm your pusherman. I'm your pusherman.
Walter, it's my grandparents.
Ain't I clean, bad machine, super cool, super mean, feeling good for the man, Superfly, here I stand, secret stash, heavy bread, baddest bitches in
Guitar
the bed.
parts, baby.
I'm your pusherman.
This man gets the baddest bitches in the
I'm your
bed.
pusherman.
Also, hand drums in funk music. The hand drummers of funk music have some of the fastest thumbs I have ever seen or heard in my life.
Bad machine, super cool, super mean, feeling good for the man, Superfly, here I stand, secret stash, heavy bread, baddest bitches in the bed. I'm your pusherman.
I'm your pusher
I'm
man.
your pusherman. I'm your pusherman. Silent life of crime. A man of odd circumstance. A victim of ghetto demands. Feed me money for style.
Insecure from the past. How long can a good thing last? It's so interesting. And you hear him singing in this falsetto, like, insecure from the past. Like, I'm singing terribly, but to hear him singing in this hot, like, falsetto over top of this whole thing, it's really, really, really nice. Like, again, it's totally a different kind of level of what I thought funk was, that I'm so happy that my preconceived notions are kind of getting shattered. And then in the next one, it's a little softer.
To see Ghetto Prince is my thing, making love's how I swing. I'm your Pusherman. I'm your Pusherman.
This drum pumping thing is kind of nice. Bop, 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 bop.
2 bags, please, for a generous fee. Make your world what you want it to be.
The guitar and the wah in the back.
Got a woman I love desperately. Wanna give her something better than me. Been told I can't be nothing else. Just a hustler in spite of myself. I know I can make it. This life just don't make it. Lord, Lord, yeah. Got to get mellow now. Gotta be mellow, y'all. Got to get mellow now.
Is Curtis this one or this one? I'm guessing this one. Big face or little man?
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley.
On the right,
I'm your
got it.
doctor when you need, want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your Pusherman. I'm your Pusherman.
The kind of fast drums to the kind of low vibe of this has just been immaculate. Pushman. All right, coming up on Freddies Dead, the theme from Superfly. The drum sound is nuts. Pocket for days.
Freddies dead. That's what I said. Let the man rap a plan, said he'd send him home, but his hope was a rope, and he should have known.
His home was a rope and he
It's
should
hard
have
to
known.
understand. There was love in this man. I'm sure all would agree that his misery was this woman and things. Now Freddy's dead. That's what I said. Everybody's misused him, ripped him off and abused him. Another junkie plan, pushing dope for the man.
the string use in these songs are just so nice that you get this kind of like symphony orchestra background to some of these songs, and then you've got this kind of wah pedally kind of thing happening on the guitar, and then this just funky walking bass line.
Abused him, another junkie plan, pushing dope for the man. A terrible blow, but that's how it goes. Freddy's on the corner now. If you wanna be a junkie, wow, remember Freddies Dead.
It kind of feels like Anderson .Paak and Silk, like in Bruno Mars, were trying to do something like, but not necessarily this with Silk Sonic. Maybe a little bit more like upbeat and poppy, but it kind of feels like they were trying to recreate that kind of 70s funk magic vibe with the Silk Sonic.
We're all built up with progress, but sometimes I must confess we can deal with rockets and dreams, but reality, what does it mean? Ain't nothing said, 'cause Freddy's dead.
This guitar work is awesome. Love mustard. Did you hear that? The hi-hat is all right here.
All I want is some peace of mind. With a little love I'm trying to find. This could be such a beautiful world with a wonderful girl. Oh, I need a woman child. Don't wanna be like Freddie now, 'cause Freddy's dead. Hey, hey. Yeah, yeah. If you don't try, you're gonna die. Why can't we brothers?
Hey, go help your wife. Congratulations on being a good husband.
And it makes me furious. Don't be misled. Just think of Fred. Everybody's misused him, ripped him up and abused him. Another junkie plan, pushing dope for the man. Freddy's on the corner now.
So it seems like Freddy's Dead. Fred in this context seems like he is the Pusherman. And I feel like it's kind of telling you the story of like he gets into it not wanting to be, but it's kind of like his junkie plan. And then, you know, it kind of ends up being like a telltale sign for like why you shouldn't do that.
If you want to be a junkie,
He worked with the Pusherman.
remember Freddy's dead. Freddy's dead. Hey, hey.
The drum madness there was nuts.
Love, love.
realize how prominent the hand drums and like bongos and I didn't realize how prominent they were in funk at all. Wow, the next song is called Junkie Chase. Listen to this bass. Have a good night, Santo. This bass, do 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 do. But then this saxophone. This closes out side one. Got it. All right, so we are coming into Give Me Your Love, in parentheses, love song. This is a vibe. Listen to this bass. The harp. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. The strings make this album so fantastic. I'm guessing a lot of these movies, if not all of these movies, are used within the score of the movie. Did he like score the whole thing? Like, did he write lyrics specifically for the movie? About the story? Like, how did this come to be?
Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. I want you so, baby, can't even get mad at you. What a thing, you really sweet, and I feel so good, it's true. You're such a gun, make my lungs sound, breathing in the air. Through loving you, I really know, child, just how much I care. Give me love.
Yo, what's up, C. Curtis? How's it going, homie? There's such an easy kind of jammability to this particular album that it kind of, if I wanted to play along with funk right now, I would probably come to put this album on and try to play along with it before trying to go over to like Parliament and trying to play along to that. They're just different beasts. This has got kind of a jam atmospheric nature, kind of like, improvisation over a jazzy sort of thing, but in a funk context. I love this. Kind of sad that this thing is going so quick. That harp is tremendous. They always throw you off right there, too. Yeah, exactly. I actually just go to a YouTube, or there's a couple of different YouTube channels, but I go to one called Now You Shred on YouTube, and most of their stuff is available. I just really, really, really appreciate what they do, so I pay for their little membership. It's one of the very few memberships to any creators I pay, but it's just great for practice, and the backtracks are really nice. And frequently songs that that were played by or covered by a real band.
Give me your love. 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 Preparing for tomorrow. You do what you have to do. I'll share the weight, whatever fate plans to bring to you. Don't worry about no attitude. You just be yourself.
It's a very different vibe for sure. Of funk, one to the other. I don't think that they're necessarily comparable. They're just both really, really good. Very different vibes. It almost seems crazy that they would both be funk, Like, they seem so different that it doesn't necessarily feel comparable. I think it's a fantastic thing that we listen to both of these guys tonight, because it doesn't feel like one is going to suffer by comparison to the other, because they're both just way differently doing things, and somehow they just fall under some really broad umbrella. Eddie, you should know better. That is nuts. I didn't know that, Garrett.
Eddie, you should know better. Brother, you know you're wrong. Think of the tears and fears you bring to your folks back home. They'd say, where did he go wrong, my Lord?
Whoa.
We planned and worked hard from the very start. To make him better than all.
The swelling guitar that's happening in the left ear. Listen to that.
Tried to make him better than all the rest, but the brother proved to be so much less. Eddie is everybody's friend, but sometimes you wonder now and then. The only time he chooses you when there's something to lose through his personal loss, and the friend pays the cost all the time. Must be something that's freezing his mind that has made him through grief so very blind.
I'm really excited for Fila. Everybody's telling me I'm gonna really dig it.
This time,
the drums are just so clean. Yeah, not a bad one yet. So we have 3 to go. Forgive me for the yawn. Let me know, did I make a yawn? This one is No Thing on Me, the Cocaine song, followed up by Think, which is an instrumental, and then Superfly. Here we go. Really impressed with this intro.
I've met many people over the years, and in my opinion, I have found that people are the same everywhere.
Okay.
They have the same fears, shed similar tears, dying so many years. The oppressed seem to have suffered the most in every continent, coast to coast. Now our lives are in the hands of the Pusherman.
Okay.
We break it all down in hopes that you might understand how to protect yourself. Don't make no profit for the man. I'm so glad I've got my own. So glad that I can see my life's a natural high. The man can't put no thing on me. I'm so glad I've got my own. So glad that I can see my life's a natural high. The man can't put no thing on me. You're something kind of funny. How the man take your money. He's shrewd as he can be, in such a way you'll never see. It's a terrible thing inside when your natural high has died. The weaker turn to dope and put all aside their hope.
It's kind of talking about the terrible, vicious cycle that life is when you go into it, kind of that darker corner there.
Glad I've got my own. So glad that I can see my life's a natural high.
But also being able to see that you can just find happiness
The
within
man can't
yourself
put no
without
thing
getting
on me.
high.
I'm so glad I've got my own. So glad that I can see my life's a natural high. The man can't put no thing on me. Twinkling, tinkling grains, they do all sorts of things. While your inner mind is pleased, your conscience is.
You have these really cool arpeggios on the piano behind them.
Your conscience is only teased.
Ooh.
More and more you feel
Dude.
until you grow another need. Playing fantasy.
This is just kind of good vibes, but also kind of like a sad story.
I'm so glad I've got my own. So glad that I can see my life's
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just sad in his own reflection, but he's happy that he's doing well.
I've got my own. So glad that I can see my life's a natural high. The man can't put no thing on me. Sit down and take a listen. This may be something that you're missing.
Okay.
I know you're man, you want it funky.
You want to funk it. I love that.
But
You wanna funk
don't
about
have
it?
to be no junkie. Just be glad you got your own. So glad that I can see my life's a natural high. The man can't put no thing on me. I'm so glad I've got my own. So glad that I can see my life's a natural high. The man can't
show is funky means I ain't no junkie. Yep, you right. You right. All right, so Twinch is going to make me run an ad, then we're going to come back and finish the last two songs. Do Forgive Me, something they don't give me a choice about, but I will be right back, and we're closing her down. See you in a moment. Alrighty, friendos, we have 2 to go, and one of them is an instrumental. So let's see what this is about and close it down strong. Coming into Think. Ooh. This is really nice. Yo, Woodsy1 coming in with the Prime sub. Amazon only gives you one of those. You gave yours to me. Thank you so much, my friend. Welcome to the Rooskies. Rooskies make our friend feel at home. Ah, that drum coming in. Another one you could just kind of jam to. The bass work is tremendous. But then it's also got that, like that almost forced moment there. And it's got this amazing saxophone or clarinet sound that I'm hearing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it is just 4/4, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or is it 6/4? Is it both? Six, 8, I think. 3/4? I don't know which it is. This is great music for sure. They really did utilize like the symphony orchestra, like having the flute, having the different horns, having the string arrangements all throughout this album. It sounds so Hollywood movie, but it also sounds very much like it kind of tells an honest tale. And this one is Superfly, the title track and the namesake of the movie. Let's see what this is about. I think I might have heard this somewhere. I have no idea where. I have no idea where I would have heard this, but I feel like I've heard this. It definitely feels like this has got to be a pretty big song immediately. But it just it immediately hits me as like I've had to have heard this.
Darkest of night with the moon shining bright. There's a set going strong.
Yeah, this is sticking the landing for sure.
The man of the hour has an air of great power. The dudes have envied him for so long. Oh, Superfly.
What movies is this
You're
in?
gonna make your fortune by and by. But if you lose, don't ask no questions why. The only game you know is do or die. Hard to understand, but a hell of a man.
Superfly.
This
Got
cat
it.
of the slum had a mind, wasn't dumb. But a weakness was shown, cause his hustle was wrong. His mind was his own, but the man lived alone. Ooh, Superfly. You're gonna make your fortune by and by. But if you lose, don't ask no questions why. The only game you know is do or die. The game he plays for keys. Hustling times in ghetto streets, trying to get over. That's what he's trying to do, y'all.
Well, I did see that movie, so thank you, Derelict. I have heard it, at least.
Gambling with the odds of fate, trying to get over. Trying to get over. Trying to get over. Trying to get over. Ooh, super.
I've got to say, there's something really, really, really tremendous to me about funk and the fact that it's like a whole bunch of people playing real instruments. You know, I once had a commenter get really upset with me by saying my insistence that bands play music or people make music with instruments was me gatekeeping music because not everybody could afford an instrument. And I can remember one time, like when I read that, being really bummed. Like, that's the way we're looking at music today. But like half of the fun of music to me as a musician is seeing other musicians play it, right? Like it's the unspoken language that we speak to each other, and there's something like I just really resound with. And you know, hearing this is just so many combinations of so many things that I enjoy thrown into one place. And yeah, this is tremendously different than what Parliament sounds like, but both of them are representing funk in a way that I want to return to it. So I'm really excited that this month is going like off to a great hitch already.
The aim of his role was to move a lot of blow. Ask him his dream, what does it mean? He wouldn't know. Can't be like the rest, is the most he'll confess. But the time's running out and there's no happiness. Ooh, Superfly. You're gonna make your fortune by and by. But if you
For those of you that were introduced to Curtis Mayfield and the album Superfly today, for the Raw Doggers, how is this doing for you? Did it stick the landing? Do you find yourself feeling like, yeah, I could listen to more funk? Let's keep going. Let me know what your thoughts are after the evening.
lose, don't ask no questions why. The only game you know is do or die. Superfly. 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 Trying to get over. Trying to get over.
bass again. Unbelievable.
Trying to get over. 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 Trying to get over.
The harmonies there. Sorry, guys, I don't mean to be battling a yawn there at the end, but Superfly was dope. Funk is dope. I like funk, guys. I'm here for it. I like it. This was a ton of fun. It makes me want to watch the Superfly movie, if I'm just being real with you. I only heard a bit of P-Funk, but I prefer this sound personally. It's such an amazing vibe. It really was. I mean, honestly, it kind of makes me... I never knew that there was a movie whose soundtrack, did better than the actual movie. So this is really, really excited. I'm definitely feeling the funk. They kept asking me if I wanted the funk, if I got the funk, if I needed the funk. I feel like it's like, yes, I do. I feel like I need it. I think I whatever it is, I caught the funk and now I need more of it. And so I guess every Tuesday I'm going to be your funk Pusherman for the month of February. Guys, this was a fun night. This was a great way to start off Funk February. I'm really excited. Remember, we've got a couple of months of this. They always get released and end up on YouTube. So feel free. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. And, be funky. Goodbye.